Hey, buddy. How you doing?
How's it going?
Yeah. Are you feel? Is he? I should have done that. I'm sorry. Okay, I'll let you go, Fischer.
Well, welcome back to another episode of Smith's Fishing Outdoors. And we've been just pounded by rain this morning. We tried to get out in the water, but lightning.
Yep. The realities.
Just
people don't see this part, do they, buddy?
Nope. Everybody just sees us out in the water casting and catching fish, but you have stuff like this where we have to sit in the truck for an hour and a half, and we actually decided to make a stop at Guide's Choice Bait Shop in Eagle River, and I think we're gonna go inside and check out some of the cool stuff they got inside there.
It's actually a pretty cool place. Guide's Choice has been around here for many years. It was owned by a previous owner. The new guy, everybody loves this new guy, and the cool thing about it is they're bringing some baits in, some hard to find, some custom colors, baits that guys love to use, and so. I
heard they have custom colors for the shop too.
Yeah, well, for the area.
Yeah.
They've got baits that are suited for the area that they're in, and so maybe we can look at a few of those and check them out. How's that?
Well, let's get inside before it starts raining again.
All right, buddy.
Let's go, Rich.
Are you trying to tell me age before beauty?
Gee, snackers.
Actually, it's funny you kind of zeroed in on this. I don't know if many people, there's a lot of beef products on the market, but this is one that's been around a long time. It's called Geist Meat. They're out of Merrill, Wisconsin. It's a family business. Their meat is probably some of the finest quality, beef sticks and jerky that you can find, on the market today. They not only have, the jerkies, the beef sticks, they also have like bratwurst and stuff. But I mean, it's pretty awesome stuff, and it's local. And up in this neck of the woods, it's very well known. Everybody knows about it.
Got some Hunzi tails.
Yeah, you gotta make sure to stop. And be careful.
Be careful of the sharp
hooks.
Yeah, well, there's some pretty neat colors.
That's a saucy color.
It's saucy.
Yep. You got the bangers, mini bangers, 7/8.
This north of 8. Yep.
That is, yep.
We got this one. Pretty neat ones.
Yeah, you know about these baits, don't you, Fischer?
Sure do.
This is probably the hottest going bucktail on the market today, and here's the thing.
That's sexy.
What's making it hot is the amount of fish that are being caught, the amount of big fish. 50-inch class fish. Not just in maybe this area, but like in Green Bay, they're real popular. They've been catching 50-inchers for the last 3 years. But this is definitely...
I've seen your old man get a 48-inch tiger on one.
Yeah.
That's right. You caught that big tiger on this bait. So I don't know what this bait does, but, the owner, Kyle Hunsader, and guys that he works with, really put a lot of effort into this.
They're built well too.
What's funny is, there's been always a question is why certain baits take off and certain baits don't. And I think there's a lot of guys in the marketplace that come into this that just want to make musky baits.
Yep.
And they make them and they put them on the market without any testing. They just build them and they sell them. Before Kyle ever brought this on the marketplace, they actually played with this bait for like 3 or 4 years.
Really?
And then they came to market with it. And that's why it's excelling into what has become probably the hottest bucktail on the market today right now. It's the amount of, big fish that are being caught on it, the amount of fish. I mean, how much success have you guys had on it?
We've yeah, I've caught a lot of fish out of this.
Well, and like you said, your dad got a 48-inch tiger, so it's doing a great job. And this is probably a perfect time. We're here at Guide's Choice Pro Shop in Eagle River, Wisconsin. The shop has been a long-standing store here in this area for a long time. There's a new owner, and we're gonna let the new owner, Fred, here. We're gonna have this Fred. This is Fischer Smith.
How's it going, Fisher?
how are you?
And this is Jason, his dad.
How you doing, Jason?
And we'll let you tell us how many of Hunsy Tales have you been going through.
Hunsies are, it's crazy. I'm actually getting calls from guys in Canada, guys in Minnesota, and the amount of success people are having, especially the Canadian guys seem to, the 910s, they're just crushing fish on them right now. Yeah, I've had guys from 12 years old up to late in their 70s coming for Hunsies, which is just kind of mind-boggling that the word is spreading that fast on those things. But
Well,
240 more coming in the next couple days when I meet Kyle to pick them up. So,
I think just in time for the national championship musky tournament coming up next week.
exactly. I think
So-
there's 1,200 boats or
Yeah.
somewhere in that range up in the area. So, yeah, I begged Kyle to get that order done in time so I could refill the pegs.
So let me ask you this now, people. This is Fred Van Riet. Fred is the new owner. Him and his family bought the store. What possessed you to want to? Fred's a very successful businessman here in Wisconsin. What possessed you to want to buy a bait shop?
Coming from the Madison area, I've been there the last 18 years, raised my family there. Really love the Northwoods, been coming up here my whole life. My previous career ended last October when the company I was working for was sold, and I desperately didn't want to sell commercial roofing products anymore, so wanted to do something I loved, and found this bait shop and jumped on the opportunity, and it's been fantastic. So.
You've been a hot topic, on social media. There was some, colorful, in the past it was kind of colorful. This bait shop was kind of colorful. And, everybody that comes through here seems to love you. I mean, what I've noticed from you is you show people a lot of respect, and you do a great job with your customer service, and you treat everybody fair. So, I mean, I think, you're going to continue doing that. And what I've noticed, I've never seen so many people. Actually, I'm amazed. This is the first time that I've seen this store so quiet. But then again, as you well know, we're getting bombarded by weather right now.
Yeah, thunderstorms will always give us a little break in the action here, but yeah, it's been extremely busy summer. Feel lucky that I landed in this popular spot, and this store was desperate for new ownership, breath of fresh air in here, and we have huge plans for the store to grow it. Online stores coming in a month or month and a half. We'll keep bringing in new product on a almost daily basis. It's been a super fun project and a family business. My wife and my son and my daughter are my only crew that work here, so we live upstairs. We're fully committed to the operation here. It's been awesome.
Well, you've done a great job. I know that you also love to fish, and so, you've had the help of, a few guides here in the area, myself.
Yep.
We've given you input as to, and you've brought in some baits that are very conducive to the area. Like you just got, I think, you've got like Chaos Tackle, so that everybody knows. Fred's son, his nickname is Huey, because his name is also Fred. So instead of when you say Fred, both of them look at you, and in this case, we just call Fred Jr. Huey. So maybe you can show him what a Huey is.
Sure.
Okay.
Yeah, we've been making, having our bait makers make some custom colors for us that we call the Huey. This is perhaps the prettiest one in the shop, trucker tackle. So you got purple, gold, orange, glitter. Bob does such a great job with those baits. Metal lip, rugged as hell. What else? We got some custom Medusa Hueys. that. Custom Huey from Chaos. Lots of gold glitter, purple, orange. Super hot colors for the Eagle River area for sure. Now, what else do we have Hueys in?
I think you also brought in some Poseidons right there.
Yep, we got Poseidon Hueys, among some other custom Chaos colors like pickled perch.
Pickled perch is Smith's fishing color. It's our color.
Nice.
Yeah,
Well,
it's our custom color.
I bought Vince out at the end of the year from his show colors that he had left
They've
over.
been working pretty good. The mid Medusas in that color.
Nice.
Fischer
It's a
just
very
stuck
cool
a 43 this week on a pickled perch.
Awesome.
Yep.
Medusa or
On a
Poseidon?
Medusa. Yeah.
Medusa.
Very cool.
Yep.
Yeah. This one, brand new to the shop. I think we call that glitter.
It's called a
gold perch.
citrus tiger.
No, that was a different one. I think this is glitter gold perch. Citrus tiger is there you
Yeah,
go.
it was their version.
Yep.
This is a swimming dog. The interesting thing, I mean, where's the small one? This is the mag. This is the regular shallow dog. But this has been a tremendous color. The guys that are aware of this, they've done very well with it. And you can see it's an awful pretty bait. And this is a color that Musky Innovations and Chaos are making strictly for the shop. And then here was another color you just, I think, recently brought in is
Sunset perch.
yeah, sunset
Very
perch.
cool color.
You know,
These will all be online here in about a week or so. Huh?
Yep. Our online store is very close. We've entered all our data, just getting the
so you've
pictures and
decided to
descriptions.
do an online store then?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
100%.
Yeah. Well, most of these, like I said, and right now, I mean, if you look at even like Red October, and this is a color that we've fished a lot around here. At Red October made this years ago. So basically, what they've done is it's basically baby muskie that is dipped in gold with orange tails. And the guys that know about this, I mean, they kill fish. I mean, they catch a lot of fish on it.
Similar to the color I got my PB on.
There you go. Exactly. But these, this is a color, we asked, Mark, to bring this color back. It was something they made years ago, and it's something that you're going to find here at Guide's Choice. You were talking about the baby Huey, and so there's the baby Huey in the tubes. If you'll notice, he's got like the 2-packs. This is the baby musky color we were just, that we were talking about. This baby musky is a very popular color here in the Northwoods. And this is where most people will find that they'll find, in order to buy a tube, this is the packaging they'll find. But more and more people are asking, I think, as this company has matured, they go to the 3-packs. They catch so many fish on tubes. What they do is they'd rather buy a 3-pack, and then you can actually buy the harnesses in various sizes here, in order, to rig up your tubes as you need. It's actually cheaper to buy a 3-pack, okay, than it is to buy, say, a clamp pack with, 2 tubes and a rig, in the long run. He's also got a, nice line of custom tubes up here, and so he's coming along. I mean, it's not done, but stuff is coming in, and I think Fred's going to have a long winter tearing this place apart to transform it into, a much nicer environment as far as baits and stuff. So
Yeah, we've got huge plans for the place. Some construction's going to happen this winter. Open up more floor space, more room for product on the walls. Rods and reels are all going to get a new area. So yeah, it's super fun. We got so many fun plans, and building it up right now has just been a blast.
I noticed that you had a pretty nice selection of slammer baits. Slammers, the minnow baits. You've gone way back with Bill Schwartz, but he's got a real nice selection of, slammers, and I'll let you take those guys, over there. Fisher's ready to dive in and buy a few baits. I can
Right.
tell.
Yeah.
Dying dogs. Fisher and I use these in the fall.
I've used dying dogs a lot myself, and I feel like I work them as good as anybody in the world, and I've caught 0 fish on them. So I don't know what I'm doing wrong, but I'm gonna keep at it.
It's all about the hang.
I know, man. I
Just
swear, I think I
hang.
could give a clinic on how to work them, but apparently the fish don't agree.
You know, Fred, what you need to do is have Fisher come up here, because I've watched this kid work a dying dog, and he's got it dialed in, and he knows how to move fish on them.
Well, I don't, so I do need to.
Well, then maybe you need to get him up here and go fishing with them
Right.
for, a day.
We got some awesome bucktails from
Trophy
Trophy Time
Time.
Tackle. Makes some
Didn't you
beautiful
also,
stuff.
weren't you able also to talk to Trevor about getting his crankbaits here?
We do have Trevor's crankbaits. in
Look,
here.
we got some Rich's tails here.
Oh
how
yeah,
about that?
ambushes.
Rich's ambushes. He's got a really nice thump to him. Really nice.
For whatever reason, those seem to cast farther than the average bucktail. Maybe it's that shape.
Well, let me tell you what makes this bait a little bit different. Here's a pattern, that, is real popular here in the Northwoods. There's a lot of people know this. I used to make these for, a handful of people. And it got to the point where with some of my health conditions, I couldn't, it was hard for me with my circulation. So Babe Campbell, Big Guy Baits took over. He does a really good job, makes them just as well as I did. This is the bluegill pattern, okay? And this works well up here. When people initially look at this bait, the first thing they notice that there's this bend. That's supposed to be there. And the purpose of the bend in here, there's a few other bends in there. What it basically is when this bait is working, it provides the thump that the bait has, which creates sound and vibration. And the bait is going to run just like this. It's not going to. You would think when it's bent that it would run like this, like a keel. It actually runs this way, coming through the water, and it tips the hook down. As musky fishing has grown in popularity, these fish are pressured. And a lot of guys, you've heard this in the last couple of years, people talking about fish that are nipping. Well, when this bait's coming through the water, the way it's built, it actually tips the hook down. When they nip, they get this hook. A lot of guys like a meat hook. In the case of when the fish are pressured, I don't want a meat hook because they're not going to get their mouth around it. They'll get this is a 5/0 treble, but they'll get that treble and you got them hooked. It does catch a lot of fish. There's a lot of guys that love these. There's a cult of guys that fish these, and they keep it low key. But guys, more and more people are figuring it out and they're buying them. So there you go. So we were talking about those crankbaits.
Trophy Time. There's a Huey. Very nice paint jobs. Awesome little running crankbaits. Good profile for the Eagle River area.
Not enough guys fish with crankbaits. And, Trevor Allen has one of the nicer crankbaits in the market. So, speaking of Huey, where did he go?
Drifted over there.
Huey. Everybody wants to see Fred Jr. This is Huey. There he is. Baby Huey.
The little guy. Yeah.
Yeah.
what I'm
Huey was the guy that loves the purple with the gold glitter and the orange belly. So, it's become kind of synonymous already with this shop. So what do you think, Fisher?
Too many baits.
I mean, wait, he's not done. He's got some plans. Kind of interesting, he's bringing in some of the favorite baits that, people are looking for, but he also, he doesn't have much left. I mean, I think I've kind of jumped on it pretty good. He's got the old Phantoms here at the shop. He doesn't have a lot left. As I can see, the guys have picked through it pretty good, haven't they?
Oh yeah.
It's getting down there. He had a lot more of these, but he's got a lot of the older Phantoms. So you might want to stop by if you're a Phantom fan.
Magic maker.
Oh yeah, the old.
I got like the third one ever made,
Really,
Nice.
signed, and it's numbered number 3.
really.
Yeah.
That's cool.
The guy that originally made it passed away.
Okay,
Yep.
all right. Well, the main thing is I think he has a lot of baits
I think
in
it's
here,
in
a lot
that
of
color,
older
too.
baits, and yeah, that's right.
Pretty sure it's that color.
There you go.
Orange coach dog.
Old Eddie baits. Fisher's like, what's an Eddie run like? You can tell a different generation, you know what I mean?
Fisher,
Yep.
I think if we get on this water, I think we've talked about doing a glider video.
Yep.
And the reason we're going to do the glider video is because I get messages so much from people going, I'm having a hard time working these.
Yep.
I think this video is going to be, we're going to give them the nuts and bolts. This is how you work them. This is what works. These are the baits that work, and that's how we work them. So, but yeah, this is a pretty nice shop. I mean, Fred, he's only been here for a few months, but he's moving fast. And I think by next spring, this is going to be something to definitely look.
Pretty cool custom colors.
Yeah, it helps when we get the knowledge of a Rich Reinert to help pick out the proper colors for the area and the proper sizes and everything else. So can't thank Rich enough for his help here.
Back in the early '90s, I used to help Bill Schwartz put hooks on all these baits, sitting in his basement on a Saturday afternoon.
That's awesome. Pretty
Yeah.
cool that you guys are still both hunting muskies and both killing it.
Isn't this your new bluegill color that I think? Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, this is the new bluegill pattern, for Eagle River.
Like that.
It's kind of nice color. I mean, there's a lot of dark
Bill makes
water.
a glider too. You should get a glider in that color.
Yeah.
It's about the same size, and I tell you, it's a really good glider.
Ooh, Judge, we could use that.
Look at here. This is the crappie pattern. Check this out.
Nice.
Nice looking bait.
Lots of Lake X. What'd you find down there, Fish?
Just looking at some old baits.
An old Selmo?
Yeah.
Interesting. I like having older baits that you can find, because there's still a need to people looking for certain Lemonhead. I like that. Old Gooch Tallywhacker. Does Wayne still make those?
Wayne's passed away. And Randy also passed away. So right now, it's kind of in limbo. That's all he's got left. It's funny with all these old bait makers, Jason, some of these people are like Crane.
Crane right there, yeah.
And listen, Bill and Sharon Crane are still alive and well. Bill's, I think, 87 now. But those people, as long as they've been at this, they're still out there making a lot of crane baits. So, they've got a great selection of crane baits, in the store as well.
They even got topper stoppers, Fisher. You
Yeah.
know what you can do with a topper stopper?
Catch big muskies.
Catch big muskies. Never seen a kid that can catch a lot of big muskies on topper stoppers. Grandmas. Lots of suics. Gotta have a lot of variety of suics. Booker tackle down there.
No, I've never seen it.
Tight or what?
Yeah.
The
it's also-
hellhounds.
Well, I noticed you guys have a wide assortment of line back there, including Finn's braid. You guys spool reels here?
We do. We brought in fins shortly after we took over the shop, and I'd say 80% of the braided line we put on reels is fins. The local musky fishermen really demanded that we bring in fins.
What's your favorite color of fins to put in?
I think white is what we've been doing more of than
Really?
anything else. Yep.
Huh.
some of the local guides kind of pointed us in the direction of white, and we've kind of run with it. Looks really good on the reels.
How you doing? Good, how are you? Okay.
So yeah,
No, it's for
shop is coming along nicely.
pull out the door.
Yeah, we were here about a month ago.
Okay.
Filmed with Gus Matley out on the Eagle River chain. Actually, the video comes out tonight
Oh, cool.
or tomorrow night. And we got 2 muskies with him.
Yep.
And we stopped in, just said hi. I remember meeting you, and we're impressed. So
Thank you.
it's-
Thank you.
A cool shop. There's lots of musky baits, which that's what
Yep.
you want to see.
Yep, we are a multi-species shop. We do have bass and walleye and panfish gear, but
bass.
my heart is in the musky world. My son is kind of our bass expert, and
There's nothing wrong with bass. Fischer fishes a lot of bass too. Just he's a frogging expert.
nice. But yeah, it's we have huge plans for the store. I think every time somebody stops in here, you'll see something new and different, and then there's going to be some huge changes over the winter. We listen to our customers, and if somebody says you guys should look at these baits, we do. We're always looking to add new baits, so if there's any bait makers out there that want to get in touch with us, please reach out to me at Guide's Choice Pro Shop.
Sounds great. Sounds
On
good.
that
Got some
note-
customers coming.
On that note, we're gonna end it here. If you guys want to stop by, visit the shop, buy some baits, yeah. Please hit the like, subscribe button, and we'll see you on the next adventure.